What is up, everybody? Got another pair of Lowheat in, and you're going to want to pay attention because this pair is still available for retail. So before we get into those, a little appetizer for you all, a little mini unboxing. Let's see what we got in here. Today, I got in the Cactus Plant Flea Market McDonald's collab. I tried to obtain all 4 Cactus Plant Flea Market Happy Meal toys. Got 3 of the 4. Still looking for a Hamburglar. If you got an extra, hit me up. I need that. I decided to get the Moist Towelette tee and the tie-dyed character tee. Now, McDonald's does more collabs than any fast food chain. Not only are they the most popular fast food chain, they do the most hype collabs, bar none, between Travis Scott, J Balvin, everyone. So I have way too much McDonald's merch at this point. Actually, I think I sold all my Travis stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna open these. I might sell one of these. I don't know how sick wearing a Moist Towelette tee will be in a year, but you never know. Anyways, because I tried to get all the characters, I decided to spring for the tees. Do I regret this decision? I don't know. They were expensive, but anyways, there you go. In case you were wondering and you passed on them, this is what you're missing out on. I don't know if you're missing out on a whole lot. Anyways, all right, on to the main course. So as you can see by the box, I got these from Concepts. They kind of sent out a little sus email. They said, exclusive access. But these hit other retailers. So I did get early access because I'm, a Concepts, mailing list subscriber. So I was able to cop these before they dropped on the site. That's not safe. Anyway, so they hit the site the day after I ordered these. And I do feel like Concepts dropped them a little bit earlier than most retailers. So anyways, they finally came in. And as I alluded to, these are actually sitting, this pair is sitting on New Balance, New Balance's website, along with a couple of the other colorways. The black ones, I think, are sold out on New Balance, and also some sizes in the gray are sold out. But these and the other ones that look like these, most sizes are available. So there you go. What am I talking about? You already know because you clicked on the video and you saw the thumbnail and the title. But I'm talking about the New Balance 1906Rs. The 1906Rs, and I got these in size 11.5. It says beige black on the box, but if you go on the website and others, they're calling this colorway the Turtledove. And we'll see that in a second. But before I do that, quick plug for the channel. Please subscribe. Takes you a second. Boom, you already did it. Thumb, already did it. It's free, and I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you. You don't have to like the video. I mean, go ahead. That helps. I would appreciate it. If you don't like the shoes, no need to thumbs down because of the shoes. Thumbs down if you don't like the video content, the video itself. Then go ahead and thumbs down it. But if you don't like the shoes, just comment. If you like the video or the review, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Anyways, standard New Balance box here. Got that little leaf. I wonder if it's made from recycled materials, if that's what that is. But let's open these up. You've waited long enough. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm very excited to get these. I know I always say that, but that's because usually I buy shoes that I want. So here we go. Not a collab. Whew. Something about a dark black, all black sole just kind of, hits different. You don't see it all that often. So when you see it, it's just kind of sick. And if it looks like these have been worn, it does kind of look like that, but these have not been worn. This might just be part of the speckled effect. Oh man, let's take these. It's a lot to take in with these for just a New Balance runner. Some people might think these are boring, but I mean, I don't know how you can say this is boring. There's a lot a lot going on here. Man. These are pretty sick. I cannot lie. Oh, we have a description of here. Oh, okay, so the leaf signifies upper made of 50% or more recycled content and or leather that supports more responsible manufacturing through the leather working group. Okay, and the sole, at least one material in the midsole, outsole contains a minimum of 3% bio-based or 5% recycled content. So the upper 50% is made from recycled content and or uses like environmentally responsible manufacturing methods, and the sole uses some recycled materials, not much, but a little bit. It's kind of got that Nike Crater look to it, you know, recycled rubber. Man, there is a lot to take in with these. These look absolutely sick. Very happy I bought these. So this is the Turtledove colorway. I liked this the best personally. I hate when people like definitively call out one thing better than the other. Like if there's two colorways, oh, this one's better than that one. I mean, it's so subjective. I think sometimes maybe, you know, the actual blocking of the colors, maybe you could land one side or the other. This color blocking scheme is better, but when it's just strictly pretty much colors, you know, that's so subjective. So I'm not going to come down and say this is the best of the pack. Just I personally liked it the best. There was also one that looks like this, but it has like navy blue on the heel cup and navy blue on the end, the New Balance logo. I think there was a gray pair and a more dark gray black pair. And yeah, for me, this did it. I loved this cream Turtledove beige upper, pretty much monochrome upper, and then just the all black bottom. Just kind of that two-tonal look. Something about it. You don't see it often. I think that's part of it, is usually you get it all one color, or, you know, they would divvy up with all this, the different materials here, what color's what. But I really liked this being all one color upper, and you still get the variations in shading with the different textures between the suede, the mesh lining, the hairy suede, the short-haired suede. So you still get some shadows, depth. Here you got a swatch of leather, smooth leather. I just thought that's really, really sick. And then the all black, like we've already mentioned, midsole and outsole. And there's hits of gray there, but you get what I'm saying, the dark midsole. Just kind of a unique look. Yeah, at least I don't... yeah, it's kind of a unique look. Not just in the shapes and swatches of leather, but just that blocking pattern. Something about it draws me to it. No extra laces. No extra laces. The 1906, on here it says D, which is interesting. On the packaging, it says, or on the website and everywhere you order, it says R, 1906R. R, I think, stands for their lifestyle line, but you get the, here, I'm wearing these made in the USA 990 V3s. Those don't have an R at the end of them, so I don't know. A little inconsistency there in my mind. If any New Balance experts want to clear it up in the comments, please do. I'll pin it. But the 1906R, I think I looked it up, was made in the late 2000s, so like 2009. And so they're bringing back this model, recirculating it, kind of like they did with the 2002. It is a New Balance running shoe. I don't know if it's the most technical runner anymore, but definitely has that 2000s running trainer vibe to it. And it's kind of been the newest model that they're going through their catalog and re-releasing retros of it. Now, people call this the protection pack. You know, when the 2002 R came out in this kind of cut suede fashion, it was dubbed the protection pack by a lot of people and just kind of became its name. But I think the story really wasn't called that. Just one store may have used it in its rollout, that phrase, and it stuck, one of the initial stores to put it out. But really it was, if anything, it was like called the Refined Future. So I've seen this called both. You know, people are saying this is the 1906 Refined Future pack. Some are saying it's the Protection pack. Of course, you go to New Balance's website, it doesn't say either of those. So, yeah, it might be Refined Future. If it's Protection pack, that's like New Balance caving, because they were pretty clear that it wasn't the 2002 wasn't the Protection pack. So if they might have caved though, and just like, why stop the waves of the tide? It just can't be done. So I don't know. Irrelevant to me. I'm just looking at the shoe. I don't really care about the name too much. And this is just I've really been coming around on New Balances lately. I have so many New Balances compared to 2 years ago. It's a sign of what they've been doing, of course, but just me, you know, growing as a sneakerhead. I am not buying these just off hype. Like, this is like, I mean, that is a dad shoe if you've ever seen one. Maybe cooler than their models you can get at Walmart or Costco for sure, but only by a little. The colors, I mean, this screams dad shoe. So I'm not getting this just for hype. These have been really comfortable. I broke these out, been wearing them a bunch, did an unboxing of these, check that out. Been enjoying these, beating them up, getting them a little dirty. Hopefully they clean up nicely with that. The white cleans up nicely. But yeah, New Balance has been doing big things, and I have been following them for the ride. This is like, God, this is like my 10th pair of New Balances, and I, you know, 3 years ago I had none. So I really like the trainer runners from, you know, late 90s, early 2000s. That's what I was wearing. I wasn't wearing New Balances, but I was wearing a lot of Adidas and Nike runners like this. And so this just brings me back. Different brand, but similar kind of shape, very comfortable. And like, I love, you know, what New Balance is doing with their designs and colors and collabs. So this is just sick. Let's get into a few more details here. You got your energy technology, some absorb technology, various technologies used for cushioning and support. You got some 3M hits on the N. The logo is different than some New Balance's logos. Like here, you got 3M, but it's got that lined look. Horizontal lines here. The N's broken up with this, whatever that is, N lock. And it goes up to the tongue, which is cool. 3M hits there for the laces and the tongue. Yeah, and I really, I don't know. Sometimes I'm not one for physical material frills, unnecessary frills. Sometimes I like it, of course, but sometimes I'm not. And this, I think I like it because it's all the same color. If I don't like the ones as much where the different suede swatches are different colors. Just me personally. I like this look, this aesthetic. You got this hexagonal chain link fence look that's, I think, on the 2002 Rs also. My first pair of 1906s, so let's try these on, see how they look on foot. I already know they're going to look great. But this will just be another model to add to my New Balance fandom. I really like the 990 V3s. Love the 2002 Rs. Got a few other models. You'll see those unboxing. Go through my channel. You'll see all the different New Balances that I've copped over time. 550s, of course. Those are popular recently. Got some V2s, the Joe Fresh Goods V2s. Looking to wear those soon. And yeah, let's see here. I went true to size. That's generally what works for me in New Balances. And these also work in my size, it looks like. Oh, yeah. How sick are those? I'm wearing the, I'm in cozy season here. I got a sweatshirt on. This super soft, what are these called? Vuori? V-U-O-R-I, sweatpants, my Stance Pendleton looking socks. Those are sick. Definitely cooler than looking than those. More sick. These are fire. I don't know what ladies are digging me in those, but they are comfy. And they go with a lot, you know. These, though, I think actually look fire, right? I mean, to me, especially on foot, no big comparison. And this is more about the colorway, because I love the 990 V3. The Joe Freshgoods ones, maybe in my top 10 favorite pairs of shoes that I own. So it's more than just this all white colorway. It's pretty dad looking to me. Dad shoe looking to me. Let's put the other ones on. I'm really liking these. If you like these, go online. Look for your size on retailers. On the secondary market, you should be able to get them around retail. Fees, shipping always puts you above for the most part, at least now until these drop below, way below. But as I said, these are on New Balance's website right now. So that's pretty, I mean, that's pretty sick. It might just be sneaker fatigue, the market, who knows, but if you got the money and you want them, and that's a good thing that you can get these, that you don't have to pay resale for a pair of like non-collab New Balances. It should be the case where the people who want the shoes can get them, especially with just a GR New Balance product. So I'm glad these aren't sold out. Those who really want them can get them. That's a good thing. Not looking to resell these. Those are sick. Something about, again, sometimes I think this can be overdone a little bit. I really liked, I unboxed a pair of 2002 Rs, and they're kind of like distressed. I think they're also refined future, but they're all monochrome, one color, and I really like those. I not personally not a huge fan when the different materials and swatches are different colors, but I do really like it when it's like this. It's almost like you got this pair of shoes and they just wore away over time, you know? The upper wore away. It's like I was doing kick flips in like a pair of New Balances. I think that's just really sick. Sometimes not a huge suede fan, but these aren't all suede, which is kind of nice. I really want the 1906s. I think they're made out of Cordura or Gore-Tex. Anyways, I missed out on those, unfortunately. Maybe they'll come back around with a new set of colorways for that, but I would have loved to get my hands on a pair of 1906 ones that were Cordura ripstop material, a little bit more rugged, or Gore-Tex for wearing outdoors. These, you know, suede's not the greatest in dirt or rain, but these look sick though. So that's the benefit. That's the upside. These look sick. So let's give these a rating before we get out of here. I would go true to size for sizing if you're wondering on sizing. I got a little room in the toe, but I'm also not standing. This tends to squeeze, the upper tends to squeeze if you go too low in sizing. So for me, I go true to size. I'm not wanting these to run in. Man, I really like these. I liked them a lot in the pictures, this colorway, and I like them, I would say, even a little bit more in hand and on foot. This is close to a 9. I want to give these close to a 9. I don't think it quite makes a 9, but let's give them 8.75. Really, really like these. And I'm guessing these are going to be super comfortable too. So 8.75 for now. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a wear review of these. I'm going to be putting a lot of miles and steps in these, and so I'll have something to report back. If you want it, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Got another pair of New Balances coming up soon, so you're going to want to subscribe. One quick thing, a little bonus video here at the end. One quick thing I'll point out is just I noticed walking around in these, the shape's a little different than your like 990 V3. On these, and see it's more of a rounded toe. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a rounded up at the toe, and then it comes in like a figure 8 almost. On these 1906s, it's much more straight here at the side. It's more triangular both at the toe and kind of more of a wedge shape here in the middle part of your foot. I don't know if that's, yeah, who knows if it's better for running. I don't know. I just noticed that some differences in the shape when you look down at the shoe to me. Also, it might partly be because the black outsole sticks out, and accentuates the triangular look. But to me, it's just more squared off at the top. And part of it could be just the optical illusion of the upper essentially wearing away in these portions. So it might be an optical illusion there, but I do feel like just the upper shape is different. It's just formed different than these, which has the leather for structural integrity there, and then the upper with the mesh. Who knows? But to me, they look different for what it's worth. So there's that. Not bad, not better or worse, just different, which is interesting because obviously all the 990 models look similar. I would say even the 2002s look similar to the 990s, at least the top-down shape. So this is the first runner New Balance to me where it's had a different looking shape from above. I don't know if that was completely boring or worth your time, but an observation I made. One other thing that I noticed wearing these around briefly is the mesh aerated nylon liner, and then the insole also kind of mesh, just a little bit more breathable. Kind of speaks to how these might have been, not might have been, were performance running shoes back in, in the 2000s. It just seems a little bit more breathable as compared to this 990 Teddy Santis 990 V3. You can see the insole. It did at the time, you can see it on the unboxing, had a smooth, there's like a smooth coating on the insole. Now it's worn away to a regular fabric, insole. But at the time, it was like this coating. Definitely was a sweatier wear to begin with. And like I think the 2002R distressed 2002R that I unboxed also has like a cork insole, much more like a lifestyle thing. And even though this is part of their lifestyle line, just it's different. The insole's different, just a little bit more breathable than cork or that smooth coated one. So one other little difference there. I mean, this has the thick, kind of your 80s, 90s weaving to it. Big stitch weaving, hatched weaving. This is much more tighter on this liner, as you can see. Anyways, just another difference.